Well, hey everybody, Mac here along with Wendy, Judy, and Tim. And this is our part two, if you will, about skincare and color cosmetics for the month of December. For those of you that maybe haven't clicked on the previous link, our introduction and cleansing section was handled by Judy, fabulously, I might add. And we have some great information for you guys to check out. So please make sure you hit that link as well. But before Tim and I start talking to you a little bit about the importance of proper pH and hydration. Tim, you live up there in the wilds of Canada, Saskatchewan, where it gets really cold, dry, prairie country, etc. Tell us, if you can, to set this up a little bit about what you deal with all the time up there in your world, okay?
For sure. Thank you, Mac. Well presented. There's kind of a big extreme. Right now it's winter, obviously, and we got some pretty cold temperatures. In fact, the polar vortex is dropping down here this week, and it's supposed to be like it's going to be a high of minus 35 C
Ouch.
on Sunday, which is about minus 32 Fahrenheit. It's cold. It's just cold with the wind. It's just nasty. And contrary to that, in the summertime, it can be 40 above, which is 104 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit, which is pretty hot. So the extreme, and not to mention the humidity, can be extremely dry. So I'm going to stick with winter since that's the season we're in right now. And not only I'm going to put it this way. I've got a little something here from NYP, or New York Physicians, and it's just going to kind of sum it up in a heartbeat. Cold weather with its low relative humidity wreaks havoc on our skin, making it dry and flaky. Not only in the drier air outside, but indoor heating further depletes the skin of moisture. And pretty simple, but yes, and that also plays havoc with the amount of moisture that our skin loses. And we want to be able to maintain that natural oil layer that we have over our entire body, our sebum layer, which tends to get disrupted when we run into that cold air. My personal experience is that I get a dryness underneath my eyes, and I'm just getting back into using the K-Pure system, which is pretty awesome. But I used to have great, and still do. I like using a few products, cleansing foam and a deep moisture lotion to help put some of that moisture back, and sealing with what I use has been night emulsion all this time. But I'm looking forward to getting into the K-Pure and just kind of getting ready and excited to see the difference and see how everyone else's skin glows so nicely. I want to be part of that club too. But I'm very grateful that I had the foundations from Sunrider Pass, so that it's all really, really helpful. But yes, you get those challenges from dry air around here, but it takes a lot out. You can feel it stinging on your face, and if you're not, and when it's minus 30 and there's a wind outside, you better cover up, because dries in with a wind chill of like minus 35, skin freezes in like less than a minute. So it's frozen. I mean, that's where you get frostbite, you got capillaries, things break in your skin, vessels, all kinds of things like that. So you got to be careful, unless you're a tough Canadian guy like me. That's wrong. Anyway, Sunrider makes me tough, and I feel confident going outside when I have what I have to take care of me in the meantime. So that's kind of what I deal with. I'm looking forward to this, but I'm going to throw it right back at you, Matt. Yeah. You live in Arizona, where you're dealing with kind of dry and all the time. What's that like for you?
Similar stuff, Tim, and thank you, by the way, for the explanation and sharing with us a little bit of your world. I just want to just share with everybody. I mean, Tim, I love seeing your posts on our website and stuff, and one that you made a week or so ago where you were out walking in the 30 below weather, and I could well, a couple of things. I could hear the crunch of your feet on the super dry, cold snow, and I could almost feel the moisture being sucked out of my skin, even though I wasn't there with you. So thank you for sharing that. I love seeing those kind of things. And you're right. I mean, Judy, Wendy, and I, we're here in the state of Arizona, and we have a little bit different extremes that we deal with. Ours, of course, is summertime, and we do get a little bit of winter. I mean, I have to laugh. We had a dusting of snow in the mountains here a couple of days ago as our first winter storm. So we do experience some lower temperatures as well, but nothing like you. And Tim, I think back, I know in years past, both you and I were what we used to call candescent advisors. And I remember my dad being that as well. And, have always had an appreciation as a man, which is kind of unusual, but, for skincare and the importance of taking care of our skin. And I know that's something, ladies, that you guys deal with from birth, it seems, but for most guys, we just don't care. It's not important to us. But I have to say that with the release of the K Pure program back in October of last year, I've used that every single day since then. And Tim, you're going to love it. I'm glad you have the kit. Take a before picture so we can see the after picture.
I will.
Okay, that kind
Good
of thing.
plan. I will.
Anyway, you guys, kind of moving along into pH and so forth. I thought it was important just to put these few slides up here because a lot of us watching this may have a basic understanding, but I just wanted to cover the basics again for folks. And that is, why do we need balanced skincare, which is what Sunrider is all about? Mainly because, again, the skin is one of the body's largest organs. It's very complex and fragile. It's a living, breathing, and it carries out important functions like, fighting against infections and germs. As Judy said, it excretes toxins and bodily waste. And we need to be properly nourished, cleansed, and balanced on our skin, as I said last time, just like we do within our body. And, we've always kind of referred to the skin being our sixth element in our philosophy of regeneration, which is all about nourishing, balancing, and cleansing our body, both from the inside and the out. Now, what does pH balance mean? pH, first of all, is a measure of acidic versus alkaline, okay? A pH less than 7 is acidic, greater than 7 is alkaline in nature. Proper pH balance is a critical component of any skincare regimen. And for those of us that don't know, pH products work in harmony with the acid mantle if they're balanced. Now, we've talked about this acid mantle before, and what the heck is that, okay? The acid mantle is such an important part of our skin because it shields against bacteria and environmental pollutants. It regulates the oil and the water balance of our skin. And one thing that I think is really important for people to understand is the acid mantle in our skin should be slightly acidic. That's between 5.5 and 6.5 on that wonderful pH scale right above us there. Okay, now, again, why does Sunrider spend so much time with all of our skincare products making sure that they are pH balanced? Is because pH balance provides the best skincare for your skin. It reinforces and works harmoniously with the acid mantle. It permits the skin to breathe and to function at its best, and it allows us then to properly hydrate our skin because the acid pH allows our skin and our pores to be open to accept the hydration that we want to offer it. So I'm going to move along to our next slide where I've just put here a couple of the products. Tim, you talked about deep moisturizing lotion a second ago, a fabulous product. I didn't even have it up here on the screen until I added it this morning because I realized as I was putting hand and body lotion on my hands, what a wonderful product is our oil and hand and body lotion is. But I want to come back to K Pure for a minute because, again, K Pure is something that I have come to love over the last several months. And as we talk about that third and fourth step of pH adjustment and hydration after Judy's section on the cleansing, I think it's important to everybody to understand that, again, we do have a third section here, which is called our beauty water. Now, again, you can use an astringent, you can use our balancing splash. Me personally, I love the K Pure Beauty Water for so many reasons, not the least of which is I'm a big aroma guy, okay? And aromatherapy is important for me. When I spray that onto my face, I feel like I'm standing in a rose garden because it contains Rosa flower water, okay? This water is high in vitamin C. It offers toning, aromatheric benefits, as I mentioned, and tremendous antioxidant benefits. I can't think of a better step in terms of bringing the pH back to adjustment on my face than spraying this beauty water every day. The next step, which is truly hydration in terms of the K Pure program, is our Candescent Pure Hydrating Gel Cream. Now, I got to tell you, again, as Carla shared with you in the previous section, so again, if you haven't hit the link on cleansing, I encourage everybody to go back and do it. Judy shared tremendous information. Carla gave us a great kind of overview of her love for K Pure. And one of the things Carla talked about was ingredients. And she mentioned beetroot extract as one of the key ingredients, which is present also in our hydrating gel cream. And for those that haven't hit the other link, again, beetroot extract is rich in vitamin C. It combats free radicals, increases collagen production, and just makes the skin feel so great. This also has things like sunflower seed oil, sodium hyaluronate, which again is a powerful, it sucks water out of the air and brings it to your skin. And it's water soluble. It has a small molecular size. So it actually, again, penetrates into the skin. And that's what we want. We don't want to be using something that clogs our pores so hydration can't get in. We want to be using something that allows it to actually penetrate in our skin. So again, I just wanted to let everybody know, if you're going to pick a skincare regimen, my vote is K-Pure. Now, let's talk for a second about some of the other wonderful anti-aging, hydrating products that Sunrider offers. And again, I only picked 3 because these are 3 that we use in our household all the time. The eye cream is something that both my wife and I use. It has that wonderful hyaluronic acid. It includes peptides. We're talking about state-of-the-art stuff here as well. And vitamin B5, which nourishes the skin. My wife's favorite is the refining and lifting cream. Again, folks, hyaluronic acid, sodium hyaluronate, sodium PCA, and peptides, which actually, again, all of these things attract moisture. They plump the skin and create natural collagen production, which we lose as we continue to grow older in our skin. So a wonderful product. And my personal favorite, okay, what I consider a hydration superstar is the Dr. Chin Youth Emulsion. And the reason I like this so much, again, it's made with our pure vegetable-based squalene oil. It has resveratrol, which again, truly nourishes the skin more than anything. And, you know, it's interesting. One of the things I've always noticed about Dr. Chin is he tends to be 5 to 10 years ahead of the curve on all of the things that he produces, including skincare. When you look out there on the market, and I'm not going to mention other competitive brands, but when you look at the most exclusive brands that are on the market today, what are they promoting? The use of peptides, the use of stem cells, the use of collagen producing products, right? We've been doing this for 10 years, okay? Youth emulsion, what does it have in it? Again, squalene, resveratrol, peptides, and plant stem cells, okay? Dr. Chin, have to take my hat off to you. You are always ahead of the curve with these things. So again, folks, look at the Sunrider regimen, what we have available for you. Pick the program that works best for you. Supplement that with some of the other anti-aging creams that we have available to us. And again, look at Sunrider for your skincare needs. For those of you that haven't hit the other sections, I just wanted to remind everybody again that what we're doing this month is we're creating 3 separate videos. The first one is Introduction and Cleansing. Thank you, Judy. The second one is what Tim and I are just completing here, which is pH and hydration. The third one that you'll see is from Wendy talking to us about color cosmetics. And then we're also going to provide you some links from various other team members that are sharing their experiences with these products. For those of you that don't know, Sunrider has a lot of great things going on right now. International sponsoring for all ranks. Our virtual starter pack at $20.22. Who can start a business for that? No annual IBO renewal or subscription fees. We have our great fast start to fast cash program starting. And there's 2 great promotions running through now and the end of the year. One of them is spend $200 and earn a 10% product credit that you can use in the months of January and February. The other one is a sponsor 2 IBOs. Have them purchase $100 each, and all of you get a $50 product credit that you can use. So again, some great things happening at Sunrider. Stay tuned for section number 3. Thank you, everybody, and talk to you soon.
Thanks, everybody. Good job.
Very nice, boys.
2 seconds.
Nice job, Mac.
Both
Both of you did great.
2 seconds, and let me stop the recording. Done.